You know, again, as a junior college, I mean, I would like to think that the success would not just be measured by the wins and going to the national championship, but also just signing folks. I mean, you guys signed 7 guys to really good schools. You know, where would you rate that on a success level, I guess? I mean, where would you rate that?
Well, you know, it's the number one thing we want to do with guys coming in is put them in position to graduate and be able to accept the opportunity at the highest level, which is what we've been able to do this year. Now, we had 7 on the ground here today signed, but we've got another 7 or 8 at home that are finishing up through our online campus. That are also signing at a number of Division I schools. So, you know, we're real proud of the whole group, and we had some signed at Christmas as well. So, we've got somewhere around, I think, 18 to 20 now that have signed and pinned and moved on or are moving on. And that's, you know, that's what we work real hard to do is, again, train these guys on the field to get better, but mainly to come in here and take care of what they need to take care of in the classroom.
And, Coach Williams, where does that rank as far as previous years? I mean, 18 guys, about 18 to 20 guys. I mean, is that a lot, or is that about middle average for you guys?
It's probably slightly above average.
Above average.
I mean, we generally have somewhere in the 14, 15, 16 Division I, FBS, FCS at least in the class.
Yeah.
This probably have a few more FBS.
I got you.
This year maybe than in other years, but it's about what we do on an annual basis actually.
Okay. It seemed like everybody was. I mean, a lot of those programs you were naming off earlier are just high-level programs. I mean, you guys had a lot of talent this year. Can you just talk about this class that kind of came through here?
Well, you know, it's the classes always get pieced together, put together on the run a little bit. You know, obviously you have your signing date, and we have a lot of guys jump on board. You know, coming out of high school with us, but you know, there's always some guys that transfer in that have, you know, they don't like where they are. You know, they run into trouble. They've got some family things, want to get closer to home. You know, you name it. There's a laundry list of things. So, you know, we had some guys that came in that were one-year players for us, like Ty Smith and Kendarius Whitehead. You know, and they're going to Alabama and Georgia Tech. You know, between the two of them there, and you know, there's always a wide array of situations with our guys, but you know, just being able to put the class together and get the right people in the right positions and get them to gel. I mean, that's always a great challenge in junior college, you know, because you got to piece it together in a very short period of time. But it worked very well this year.
All right, last question I have for you. What are you going to remember most about this class? Like, where did they, I guess, what stamp did they leave on the program, besides making it to the national championship?
Well, you know, what I'm going to remember about the team personally is just that they were a fun group of coach. You know, there really wasn't a day I went to practice where I felt like I was going to work.
I got you.
They were an enjoyable group of guys to be around, and a very entertaining group of guys to be around. But, you know, it's, you know, undefeated regular season, 11-0, personal national championship. You know, there's some, you know, great things, 6 All-Americans. You know, there's a lot of things that the group did that I think will be easy to remember over the years. But I think truly of all the teams I've had the opportunity to coach here at GMC, this was probably the funnest group on a day-in, day-out basis that I've ever had.
Okay.